It's week 5 of the 2024 season, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jets and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns...
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings led out by the rookie, J.J. McCarthy. Won the national championship at the University of Michigan. Wasn't asked to throw it a ton during that championship run, but very athletic, very impressive. And Greg, he's the guy for the Vikes.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. The They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He puts it up, and it's caught. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Jets. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Vikings offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rashad White. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so Try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Inside the 30. And he will score. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Raiders' extra point is good. And the Jets will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's going to run it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. 3rd and a yard. slot man in motion right. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
The ball's out. The Jets have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Still third down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On first down, it's White.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. The man in motion here is Chart. To the air once more is McCarthy. Open man's got it. That's Chart. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give, and here's White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to London, England after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Now McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Vikings get back in it. It is 21-7. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. Before this next drive gets started, I want to tell you what's coming up in primetime here in Week 5. First week of October. Starts tonight with Sunday Night Football. Memories of the 70s sure to come to mind as the Cowboys and Steelers meet. It's in Pittsburgh at 8:20 Eastern. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. It's the Saints against the champion Chiefs at Arrowhead. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. Williams. That's complete. Tight end got her. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Williams to throw on second down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion left. Throwing again, Williams. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Raiders kick is good. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very...
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Jets 24, Vikings 7.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, it's White. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Jets have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This fielded at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. He's going to look downfield for Chart. And that is brought in. A big play for Minnesota. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes the rookie out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, heading out for the next Vikings possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The man in motion here is Chark. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with White. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They motion the slot man left. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the guard, John Feliciano. Now McCarthy. That is into the hands of Wicks. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Now Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
2nd and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Open man's got it. That's Chark.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
The man in motion here is Chark. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He gets this one to Moore. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jets will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzama. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll drop this underneath to White. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's going to have a Vikings first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
To throw is McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. That one, take it in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Vikings.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. McCarthy to throw it again on 2nd and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets will take over possession here at the 44.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London,